Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Inter in FM20. I'm Ater, the channel's AterGaming, and today I have some very exciting news to bring you. But before we get into the news, let's see what's been going on. So, since last episode, that disastrous game versus Liverpool, let's never mention it again. I only played one game, and we bounced back with a win versus Verona. Today we're playing against Cagliari, and I was kind of like thinking, like, what teams should we do episodes from? Because there's not that many games left of the season. As I'm looking, and we're going to have a stint with a lot of teams that are from the lower parts of the table. Cagliari, though, they're just a few points from spot in Europe. Then we have Fiorentina, much further down. We have Lazio, 4th place, that's going to be a big one. But then like 12th place, 20th place, 10th place, 18th place, 13th place, 15th place, and so on. So most likely going to be quite a few games that I'm gonna skip doing episodes on, or just keep on playing myself, so we can jump on ahead to the more exciting games. I felt like, yeah, we since we're going to do some jumps here, the Cagliari game is perfect. Not only are they a good team, they're also doing well in the table, and also I had that exciting news to tell you about. So I didn't want to play too many games without letting you know, because something happened. As you know, the transfer window in Italy is long gone. I mean, look at this. We're late February, but that doesn't mean that there aren't other leagues around the world whose transfer window is opened. And I got an offer for one of my players, and I said, no, I have no intention of selling this player. Just turn it down, and went on. And then like the next day, I got a new offer. And I was like, nope. And then the next day, a new offer. And I was like, nope. And then after like 4 or 5 times, they keep on increasing their offer each day, and all of a sudden things started to look a bit interesting. I was starting to get into the lines where the offer started to get like too good to refuse. So one player have actually left us since last episode, and that is Mr. Matthias Vencino from Uruguay. And looking at his stats is really good. I had no plans on selling him at all. But he was valued, I believe, at 15 or maybe 16 million euros. And he is 28. He's going to be 29th for the next season. Pretty old. His star rating, like, his stats is pretty good, but he's not fantastic. He's actually been one of the guys with lower ratings for this season. Like, look at this. His average 6.91. So there's nothing special. But I didn't, like, with his stats, I had no intention of selling him. And the first offer I got was for like 15, 16 mil, because that was his value. Then all of a sudden they started to offer me 30 million plus. And I felt like, okay, this might starting to become something I can't refuse. They tried to negotiate, and I actually ended up getting 36 million euros from him. And even though I had no intention of selling him from the beginning, I just felt like 36 million for a soon-to-be 29-year-old squad player. I felt like, yeah, that's a fair deal. And he also told me he wanted to leave because he wanted to get more money. He was making 89k a week at our club. And look at this, he's like more than doubled it. So he's happy now. And yes, when you looked over here, it says 28 mil. But that actually, we're getting 24 mil ASAP. We're getting 4 mil in installments, so that's 28 mil. But then I'm getting 8 mil after 10 games, and he's definitely going to be playing 10 games for them, which means the total deals goes down to 36 million euros. So thank you for your service, Matthias. I didn't intend to sell you, but you wanted to leave, and for that price, I felt like it was a fair deal. It was, and since we signed Ericsson during the January window, we kind of have the same amount of midfielders as we did before he left us. Because, yeah, one midfielder out with him and then one in with Ericsson. Looking at our squad right now, we had one suspension and for Biragi, and we have an injury on Bronzovic. But Broncovic's injury is just like he's homesick, so he's going to be back soon. Well, boy, I've been talking far too much now, haven't I? Let me know in the comment, tell me that, oh, stop talking, you want to see you play football. And of course, now we're up against Cagliari with our loan out player, Nainggolan. So Yeah, you know what they say in the Football Manager, the family's worst. So I'm expecting him to do something that's going to be very bad news for us. But we have the at-home advantage, and we every game we play, we are desperate for 3 points because we are fighting in the top. We are right now with goal difference. Like not I believe it's goal difference. I think it's there is. Oh, that was a really ugly shot. Oh, we have played for 13 seconds, and it's a straight up red card for the Cagliari player. This gives us a great opportunity to get a good result after this. We're going to be playing with one man more on the pitch for almost the whole game. And here is an early cross, and here is Haaland, and Haaland does what Haaland does. He scores. Erling Haaland is always scoring, except against that Liverpool game, because god damn it, we didn't score even though we were playing at home. But look at this. Lazaro sets up Haaland. Haaland, oh, you beauty. I mean, 8 goals, and he have been with us for what, like 1.5 months? And he's being rotated. He's not even playing every single game, so it's not like they've been playing every game. Clear on the defense. Rodriguez on the right flank. Into the box, and just outside. That was a good one. But yeah, that red card really gave us a good situation. You just need to take care of it, stay focused. You don't get anything for free. But here is Asamoah into the box. That was actually a very beautiful tackle by their defender. But why did we get to see that? No mistakes now. We have young Bastoni there. He's our youth defender, trying to get some first team experience, but he has great potential. Here's Lazaro into the box, and just outside by Martinez. I feel like as Haaland starts scoring, Martinez has scored less, because before Haaland joined, Martinez was, of course, a big goal scorer. But as long as somebody's scoring, I'm kind of happy. Bastoni going for Asamoah. Asamoah, beautiful challenge into the box. And he passes, here's Haaland, and here is Rodriguez, James Rodriguez. I said it before, I was hoping for us to be able to sign him as a free transfer after the season, because his contract was expiring, but unfortunately for us, Real Madrid has signed a new deal. But I'm actually, maybe we'll try to loan him for another season, because, I mean, I feel like he's a very good loan deal, so to say. Yeah, I feel like we wouldn't be able to sign somebody that could compete with him, probably. Other than, okay, we just signed Eriksen, so never mind. We did sign somebody that can compete with him. And here is Cagliari, but Eriksen all the way back for Bastoni. Bastoni going for Asamoah. Gilardini, and nobody. Maybe Asamoah can win it back in another try. Nope. This could be dangerous news for us, because here is Cagliari with the first attack of this episode. 10-man. Ooh, that was a very good save by our goalkeeper. A really good save from a great chance for Cagliari. I mean, it's so easy to get a little bit cocky when you have a big lead. We need to stay focused. It's going to come back here, probably. Yes, but we have intervened. We should be safe for now. Wait. There was something I wanted to see. Ooh, this is interesting. I need to scout look at Pellegrini, because at least in previous version of Football Manager, he sometimes was a very talented youngster. So we need to scout him. Doesn't seem too good here, but in some versions of Football Manager previous, he could be a man we would be interested in the future, but we'll have to wait and see. Clock ticks on though. We should be getting. Oh, we're not getting the halftime whistle. Here is Rodriguez for the corner, and oh, Haaland was so close. He actually hit the woodwork. That was just inches from another goal from Haaland. Eriksen picks it up. Pereira, Samoa. And that's the highlight. And now, last going to go into the halftime break. Look at the statistic: 15-1. We completely dominating things. The possession 68-32. So things looks really good. I just want to say one thing, and that they are one. I can't even speak today. They are a man down, but don't let your performance levels drop. We need to stay focused. Like just because they are one man less, It's so easy to start lacking, thinking the game is over, we already won it, and then all of a sudden something happens, you concede one, that gets their morale up, they started to believe, they started to dream, you starting to get panic in your team, you know the drill. So we need to stay focused, and here is Cagliari, another highlight that starts with them in possession. But Rodriguez wins it, and here is Martinez. Lautaro Martinez's 13th goal of the season, and that's, I could tell you, Martinez has been a big goal scorer, and he scored his 13th goal of the season. He's been with us for the whole season. Haaland joined in the January window, and he scored 8. That tells you how sensational Haaland was, because Martinez was fantastic during the first part. But now today, both of them have scored, which makes me a very happy manager. Here's Rodriguez with a corner into the box and into nothing. We are having both your strikers scoring. So many complacent. I don't like it. Rodriguez for the corner. And we are creating so many chances. Haaland needs to work on his headering ability, because he's been missing a lot of headers today. Oh, the free kick. Rodriguez goes for the shot, and I guess decent try, but just not good enough. So I think it's time to pause it here, and let's go to the bench. Let's see who we want to replace. We're gonna focus on who's tired. Rodriguez been sensational, but I think we should give him some rest here, considering we now are one midfielder less. We're going to need him in many games. Let's bring in the kid, Yari. Perfect timing for him to come in when we are a few goals up, giving him some more first team experience. And considering the options, I think we're going to go with Sensitive, because it's more important for us to rotate on the midfield now that we have one guy less there. You know, you always pick up some injury every now and then. 10 minutes though, a good game for us. We have one last sub. Who will it be? We should go with a striker. They've both been very, very good. But it's a long season, and they are very important to us. I think I'm going to go with Politano, because Lukaku will most likely start more games than Politano. So let's roll that way. Haaland is out. 1 goal, 2 assists. A decent day at work. And I'm pretty sure we should be topping the table with this result, which of course is even more pleasing. Yeah, look at that. Napoli have 1 less game played. Juve has 1 less game played. I don't care. The league is now going in our direction. We really stepped it up during the second part of the season. We have a really, really long winning streak here in the league now. But it's been a long episode with me talking far too much. So let's end it. A really good episode. Really nice to bounce back after that disastrous last episode. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.